Today I'll be making chicken with bacon and mushroom. So I'm going to prep the chicken first. Here are the ingredients. I have 10 pieces of chicken thighs with the skin. So this is the dry rub that I'm going to add. I have about 2 teaspoons of pepper, about a tablespoon of salt. You may or may not be able to see it. Then I have paprika. You can use smoked or Hungarian or Spanish, doesn't matter. I have about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and I have about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Now this is for 10 pieces of thighs, but if you are using only about 6, then you can reduce it just a little bit. So I'm going to add all of them. And now of course you had to get your hands dirty because this needs to get rubbed very well. Then you're going to prepare the rest of the food. Now I'm just going to finish this part. Here we go. It's pretty much all coated, and I'm just going to put this aside while I am preparing the rest of the ingredients. So it may take it's good to keep this thing if you want about an hour in the refrigerator, if not at least 15 to 20 minutes outside. So that way all the ingredients will these chicken pieces will get marinated. You had to use your hands to get everything in. Don't be shy, use your hands, it doesn't matter, you can just wash it off. Okay, so this is pretty much done. Then I'm going to just keep it there for a while and get ready with the rest of the ingredients. Here are the rest of the ingredients. I have 6 bacon strips cut up into small pieces, but 4 garlics. This is about 10 olives cut up also into small pieces. Here I have 2 different kinds of onions. I have yellow onions and red onions. I normally use a sweet onion and a white onion, but I was out of both of them, so this is all I had, so I'm just going to use that. Then this is about a half a pound of mushrooms, 1 medium tomato cut into dice. So now let's go to the next step. Now the chicken is marinated, it's ready to go, but before that I'm going to get my bacon ready. I forgot to mention I also have maybe about a cup and a half of chicken stock as well, and if you have wine you can add some wine as well, a cup of wine. I browned my bacon, and I'm going to use some of the bacon fat just a little bit to fry my chicken. In the meantime, I also put my oven to preheat for 350. I brown all my chicken. Now it's going in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to start the rest of the stuff. Now I have about 4 teaspoons of oil. This heated. This is my onions. The onion first. Just building up the flavors now. I'm going to saute this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to add my little bit of salt. This is just building. Now I'm just building the flavors. Going to add my garlic. All of it. Okay. Then add a little bit of pepper. As you can here I have a whole bunch of kids right here in the background. They're waiting for this to be ready. So it's just the family is here, so that everybody's going to enjoy this. Okay. And I forgot to mention earlier, you need to have 2 cups of half and half cream. I don't have cream at the moment, so I'm just using 2 cups of half and half. And I normally put red pepper, such as bell pepper, just to enhance the flavor. But today I'm not putting any bell pepper because I have a guest who cannot have bell pepper, so you can add bell pepper if you like. This is my mushrooms, all of it. Every time I add an ingredient, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, so all of them are very well incorporated. At this point, I'm going to add my tomato, and this is just a fresh tomato. You can have tomato from a can or however that you want. It really doesn't matter. Just like that, and I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, little bit, just to want to make sure that everything is incorporated very well. I'm going to add my all of the olives. So there we go. So this is pretty much ready. So I believe I got 5 more minutes for the chicken. Then I'm going to add the chicken and add the chicken broth. And no, I might even add the chicken broth prior. Then it's almost ready. So a little bit of pepper. Just adding all kinds of flavors, enhancing the flavor. I'm going to add my chicken broth. So this is just homemade one, and I'm going to bring it to boil. Then I'm ready to add my chicken. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to add cooked pasta into this, so that make it a lot easier because kids love pastas. You can have this thing, you can have the pasta separately or anything else. You can have it to just toast, add a little bit of salad. You can combine with any one of them. So now I'm almost ready to add my chicken is ready, so I'm going to add the chicken. So I'm going to add the chicken. They are pretty much cooked, so it's just falling apart. So I'm just going to add all the chicken and add a little bit of the juice as well, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Then all of the seasoning will go into chicken as well. So I'm not going to add any of the juices from the chicken. It's just oil. I don't need that. Just the chicken pieces. And I'm just going to mix this one. It's ready to eat right now, but I'm going to add the cream. Well, in my case, it's half and half. Then it will be ready. Got 5 more minutes. This is ready, and I'm going to most likely I will add the pasta separately, serve it separately. And I'm going to add my half and half, and I'm going to let this thing simmer for about 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm going to add just a little bit of salt Okay, so I'm adding the cream, and later on I'm going to check for salt and pepper as well. So you had to check your seasoning while you're cooking. So here we go, and I'm just going to let it simmer for about 5 minutes or so. Then my pasta will be ready, and it's ready to go. If I had some parsley, I would have put it on top of that. Then everything, when you add parsley and olives, everything becomes Italian food instantly. But in my case today, I don't have any parsley to put it on top of this. So now this is ready. I'm going to let it simmer for about 5 minutes. It's ready to eat right now. It's cooked. But, just to combine all the food together, all the ingredients. I just plated this one, a little bit of pasta, and with some gravy, a little bit of sauce. You can plate it however that you want. This is a simple and easy way, and it is absolutely delicious. And the kids are saying they are hungry. Everyone is saying they are hungry. It smells great, and I know I'm going to enjoy this one. You can put a little bit of some Parmesan cheese on top of that. And if you have some little bit of parsley, you can put some of them, and if you want, with some oregano, just to decorate it however that you want. Hope you guys will enjoy this.